Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to a new video. In this video, we're going to be learning how you can create a website using Visual Studio Code. So to get started, the first thing you want to do is that you want to go to Google and then type in VS Code download and then click on the first link that pops up. So choose the download that best suits your operating system. So if you have Mac, for example, click on this button. I have Windows 11, so I'm going to download it from here. Once you download the Visual Studio Code, you want to launch the application and then from here head over to File and then click on Open Folder. So for Visual Studio Code to run, you need to select a folder at the start that you're going to be basing your files in. So click on File and then Open Folder. And then on your OneDrive, you want to create a new folder, which I already did on Code It Website. And we're going to be selecting this folder to create our website in. So now our Visual Studio Code has started. You can see at the left section right here that we have a website and there's not really anything in it. So go ahead and click on this button right here that says new file. It will create a file within our website and then we're going to call this home. And then we're going to call this home.html and then click enter. So as soon as you click enter, Studio Code goes into HTML editing mode. So it knows that we're doing a web page. So now we're going to build a very basic web page. So I can show you how you can, open it with your browser and then edit it with LabVIEW later on. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is, so now that we're here, you need to know that everything that we do is going to be in tags. That's the markup language basically. And to add a tag, you have to start with a less than sign, just like that. And as you can see, Visual Studio Code will be helping us because the first thing that we want is the doc type. So you just automatically click on it. And it adds the entire tag with the closing tag as well by adding a greater sign. The second thing that you want to do, now that we started our code, like you start it with the doc type and then you add the HTML. So if you see, if I click enter here, it will automatically be helping us by completing that tag. So again, Visual Studio Code will be helping us by adding these two HTMLs, and then for our entire web page, everything needs to be between these two. So if I put the cursor right between them and then click enter again. So for the next thing that we want to be adding between these two is the head. So go ahead, open the tag again with a less than sign and then type in head. You can select it and then close the tag. And just like before, you want to click enter again. And between these two, you want to add a title. So we open the tag again, type title, and then close the tag. And this is basically the title that shows at the top of the browser as soon as people open up your website. So it's kind of like a welcoming line. So we're going to be typing welcome to our website. So that's it for the head. Right now, we're going to be just leaving it with this. We have made the head, and now for the second thing that we're going to be doing right here, which is adding the body of the website. This is where your content of the website will be displayed. So open up the tag and then type body, and then close the tag and click enter. And now from here, click enter. And now for the body, we want to put a kind of header again. So it's not like the head at the start of the website. So you want to click on, open up the tag and then write in H1. So that's like our first head. And for this one, we're going to be writing welcome again, for example. And then click enter after this tag and add a paragraph. So to do that, you want to be writing P as the tag, and now you can write whatever you want. So let's just say this is example for the content for our website. Hope you like it. Dot, for example. So that's really it for now. It's just like a very simple and basic website where we have a head and then like a small kind of body with little content. You want to make sure that you save the document so that our progress is not lost. So click on file and then go ahead and press save. And now it should save the document to where we opened the folder initially. So now our document is saved. Now a little piece of advice that I would give you is that while you're writing your code in Visual Studio, if you, for example, let's say I'm gonna add another paragraph or something. So like right here, I would add another paragraph. As you can see, just because I made a little edit, a small circle that's like white right here shows. So we've made some unsaved edits, and you need to keep this in mind while you're writing a long code, for example, that maybe the Visual Studio Code crashes or something happens. So you don't want your progress to be lost, and you should be saving it every now and then. So let's go ahead and delete the second paragraph and then just save again in case. So now that we saved the document again, as you can see, the white circle is gone, and that means that everything is saved. So now we want to view our little website in the browser. If you see right here, if we right click, it should have an option that says open in browser. But this option does not exist yet, and that's because we don't have the extension for it. So we want to go ahead and install that extension. If you see at the left bar right here, this one right there says extensions. So open it, and then in the search bar, search for open. And now you can see this extension that says open in browser v2, so install it. Once you've had it installed, you can close this tab, and then it takes you back here. Click on Explorer, and then right click on home.html, and as you can see, open in default browser. So click on this button. So it's going to open up this website in our browser that we have selected, and as you can see, we have all the elements that we just added. So the welcome to our website as the main header, it's right here and you can see it clearly. And this is an example for the content for our website. Hope you like it. It's right here in the first paragraph. So that will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you know how you can build a basic website with Visual Studio Code, and you know how to download it. Now you should know how to build a basic website with Visual Studio Code. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for future videos.